Okay.
All right, Alyssa, thank you so much for joining me today. I am really sad, but I'm also very excited that this is your last video call with me.
Yes.
But I'm so excited for you to be able to do this on your own because we've worked long enough together that I'm fully confident that you're going to be able to rock this on your own. And I'm sad, but I'm really happy for you and excited for
Yes.
you too. Before we really dive into this, my first question for you is, well, before we dive into it, I just want to say how amazing it's been working with you and getting to know you. And we could not be on further opposite ends of the country. You're on
Yeah.
the East Coast, I am on the West Coast,
Oh yeah.
and I just want to say that you have just been so much fun to work with, and just seeing your confidence just boom has been absolutely amazing. And
Thank
I'm so happy for you. Like, you can just see it in your smile. Like, you have the
you.
best smile. I love
Thank you.
it. Okay, so my first question for you is that before you decided to work one-on-one with me, what other programs had you done before and why weren't they working for you?
Well, the one I had done right before yours was the V shred. That didn't really work for me because it wasn't somewhere where you can get all the different workouts that you post on your website. It was just the set, and that was it. You had the 90 days or whatever, and it was a constant, oh, you got to pay for this, you got to pay for that, and you think that you're only going to be paying certain set amount, and then it turns into like a whole crazy thing that's never ending. Unlike you have your initial and
That's
you know
it.
that's it.
I didn't know that you had opted in for V-Shred. I'm not familiar with their program. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I had no idea. So basically you opted in and then they just tried to upsell you on like, well, if you want results, you have to like continue to pay for this.
Yeah, and then it turned into like monthly payments, like like a regular subscription service, which it was never even like stated like that. It was like you're paying whatever $300 for this program, and then you think that's all you're gonna have to do, and then all of a sudden you're getting $10 taken out every month.
That's a bummer.
Yeah.
So, as far as their program went, what did you feel like besides the money thing? Like, what did you feel like did not work about their program?
Well, the difference there is I didn't like really get to learn about portioning and really tracking what food you're eating. It wasn't really any tutorials or anything like that when it came to what you needed to eat. It was just, these are the exercises you need to do these exercises every day and you'll lose the weight. And it wasn't focusing on you personally or really teaching you how to eat anything like macros or calorie counting. It was just, that part was like your own. But you weren't getting all the knowledge you really need to be successful in weight loss like that.
So do you feel like, so when you first started with me, like, was this your first time learning macros and actually educating yourself as far as what you should be eating and following the workouts and everything like that? So you feel like your knowledge was just really leveled up when you did decide to opt into Girl Hustle?
Yeah, exactly. It was my first time learning any of that, and it was the biggest game changer in my life.
Oh, well, you've killed it. So tell me, how much weight have you lost in total?
Now it's maybe 25 pounds, I believe.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
It's
since
amazing.
July. Yeah.
Yeah, your progress pictures is what blows me away. It's your entire transformation as far as like your body and your confidence. Like, it's just, you're not even the same person. It's so crazy. Tell me what you told me about like clients at work, or like not like customers like not even recognizing you because you.
Yeah,
So different.
there's a few like regulars that I had, but they hadn't come in like a few weeks. So when they saw me, it was like they were in shock, and they went out of their way to specifically tell me, like, I noticed, like, you look great. I can't believe that. Like, how'd you do it all on your own? So that definitely makes my day when that happens.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it. That's so, that's everything. That just gives me chills. I love it. So my next question for you is, life isn't perfect. And I know when a lot of people decide to join, programs, whether for weight loss or putting on muscle, whatever it is, they think that their life has to be completely perfect before they start to make changes. So talk to me, what are some struggles that you've had these past few months that you've overcome and you've still been able to maintain and continue making progress?
I mean, my biggest struggle has always been binge eating and snacking and stuff like that. And I still fall to it on a consistent basis. But I think after learning how to portion, how to count your macros, really seeing what you're intaking, and then you have that slip up day, once you're keeping steady on track with the weight, working out and watching what you're eating, counting your macros, you do that one day is slip up, or that one cheat meal. Like, now that I've seen my weekly updates and everything like that, I know that me having this slice of cake or a few cookies one night, it's not affecting. I still lost 2 pounds at the end of the week, and I ate all that junk food. So it's a learning experience, but now it's like I don't feel as guilty anymore.
Absolutely. I love that. So do you feel like one of the biggest things that you've learned is that you can still live life and you can still, get your body back? Like, you can still make progress and eat that slice of cake, and you can still do all of that. Do you feel like that's been like the biggest thing that you've learned, that when you, like you said, like if you do slip up, or we were scheduling in refeeds and weekly cheat meals and that type of stuff. Was it crazy to you that you were able to see so much progress even when you weren't perfect?
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, it even blew my mind that when I started and I wasn't even eating enough, I was eating too little and I needed to eat more, and I lost so much weight by eating more. Like, it blew my mind. But it feels so much better knowing all this stuff now, knowing I can live life how I want and still indulge on those sweets and treats, and I'm still making progress and maintaining and losing the weight at my pace, and it's great.
I love that. That just means so much to me. I absolutely love it. So my next question for you is, now that our time is up, and even though I'm really sad, but I'm really excited for you, like I said, how prepared do you feel like to do this and continue on your own? Do you feel like that together, like you've learned what you needed to, you've been taught what you needed to, and you'll be able to continue to make progress and maintain your results later? How prepared do you feel?
I mean, I definitely feel basically fully prepared at this point. I feel like I've gained all that knowledge. I have the tools that I need to still go to on the website if I ever need to check in on things. But now I know what macros are. I have my macro cheat sheets that I've learned, and everything that I've gained. And I've finally become consistent. I have control over myself after this whole experience. So at this point, I feel like I can reach my goal definitely on my own.
I'm so excited for you. That just means everything to me. I absolutely love it. My last question for you is, if you could give advice to anyone who is considering working with me or opting into Girl Hustle, what would your advice be? Like, what would you tell them?
I would say that is definitely a good choice. I've tried so many different programs. I've been to all the different gyms, done detoxes, everything. And this was the one thing that I actually finally became consistent. I took control and I was able to hold myself accountable and get myself to that spot. So if you're going to choose anything for a healthy weight loss program, this is definitely Girl Hustle is number one.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And just side note, you didn't even go to a gym. You worked out. You did all of the at-home workouts.
Yep.
Insane. It just
That
goes to
has been
show.
great.
Yeah, it just goes to show that you don't need a fancy gym. You don't need a fancy in-person trainer. You just need a game plan. That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm so proud of you. You have been so much fun to work with, and the work's not done. And our time together, even though our one-on-one time together is done, we're still going to be in the Facebook group. You can still reach out. Like, we're going to be here along your journey to continue to help you. And so that's like the coolest part, is that you're not, this isn't the last you're going to see of me.
No,
for sure.
You're not alone.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for hopping on to do this interview. You are absolutely amazing. And I'm so excited to continue to see your progress.
Yes, thank you.